Hi viewers, welcome to Sevivali Kalvi channel. Let us see the D flip-flop designing by using Verilog program, and we are going to simulate that program with the help of Modelsim software. We just open this Modelsim software and go to File, New, and select the source here, and from this Verilog is chosen. So here we can write the program. So already I have written the program, so I just open it. So dflip.v, it is my program. So now I can choose this D flip flop, and I have to give the module, and I give the name for this module is D flip flop, and input variables are D clock, and output variable is Q. So this must be initiate and mentioned clearly. So input D and input clock with semicolon and output register Q. So here the Q is the output of this D flip-flop, but it can be stored with the help of this register only. So we should not forget to put this register here, REG. So if we miss this register here, always the program will not run properly. That is, the compilation will not complete properly. There will be a error displayed in this command window. So in output, register Q should be mentioned, and after that we are writing this program in behavioral model. So it starts with always at positive edge clock signal is given here. So pause edge clock variable is assigned within the parenthesis, and it is start with begin, and q less than or equal to d is written. So the d flip-flop concept is what input we are going to give in this d flip-flop, that will be the output. It does not consider the present state value. So q less than or equal to d. So if the d value is equal to 0, it moves to q. If d value is equal to 1, it moves to q. So this is the condition which is present in this truth table of d flip-flop. So according to this, we have written this behavioral model conditions and end this behavioral model, and also finally end the total module of this D flip-flop. Now we can save the program. Already I have written this and save with file name dflip.b. Now I am going to do the compilation process. So select compile. So compile, and dflip.v is chosen here, and my file is now compiled. There is no error in this program. So I just close this window and go to simulate and start simulate. So here the window is appear, and select the D flip-flop module name from this work extension, and select this and click OK button. Now the file is loading, and after loading this, we can choose this D flip-flop and select add wave and all items in region. Now the wave window is appear here. Here you can select this D flip-flop D input, uh, clicking the right click of this mouse and give this value D value which is equal to 0 in force, and click OK and select clock signal. And here the default offset value is 0, and 50% of duty cycle is there, and 100 is the maximum time period is taken here, and logic values are assigned as high for 1 and low for 0, and in default rising edges appeared are selected. If you want to select falling edge, we can press this option button and click OK. Now the entire operation is over. You can run this. Now the D value is we have given as a 0. So that is mentioning in this 0 line, and the clock is with 50% of duty cycle it is appeared. Because of clock signal 0, if the D value is equal to 0, there will not be a proper Q output. So it is marked as a red line. And if the clock value goes high, at the time your input value D is equal to 0. So your output Q produce the output 0. Now I changed my D value by 1 instead of 0. So in previous state we marked as 0 for D. Now I am giving the data 1 for D value, and again I can select the clock signal as a falling edge, and now I am going to run again. So now the D value is goes high because of changing this value instead of 0 to 1, and the clock signal again we selected with the falling edge, both on time and off time having the same duration, and in this case the input value is 1, but the clock signal is 0 here. So because of this clock signal, our output Q value is 0 here. But when the clock goes high, at the time input D value is 1 because of this condition, and the clock signal is properly accepted by the flip-flop, and it produces the output Q is equal to 1. So whenever the clock signal should high, and whatever input we are giving in D, that will be the output. So in this case, clock is high here and D value is 0. Our output also 0. In this case, clock is high and the input value D is 1, output also 1. So this is the logic of D flip-flop, and program which is written in Verilog coding method. So and simulated with Modelsim software. I hope everyone understand this concept clearly. Kindly subscribe my channel and see the videos. If you have any doubts, you can ask me at any time. Thank you.